sozialen Bilder hier nicht mehr. Ganz plötzlich ist das über und keine Ahnung, ja. Wo er noch gestern 30 und Kongolese war, ist uns doch egal, ob der Neger verreckt. Hauptsache uns geht's gut und der Schweinebraten schmeckt. Wir wollen ihn hier nicht haben, warum er das nicht checkt. Dass uns scheißegal ist, ob der Neger verreckt. Er stinkt wie ein Puma und scheißt überall hin. Körperhygiene, ja das ist nicht sein Ding. Jeden anzubetteln, das ist seine Wunsch. In der Masse ist uns doch egal.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Old Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion, too.
Shh! Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
Iron from ice!
Aye!
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
I seek nothing, my lord. Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
You're far too modest, Garrett.
Whatever you believe is best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my... Squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Just more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? Just turning into you. You're acting rather odd.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? There's no need to fucking run.
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
We need to get back to camp. Garrett, we have to get back.
A gift from the king.
Ready, boy? Shoot that one! What? Look out! Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly! You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Well, the Frey says time's over.
Nichts geht vorbei, wir biegen die Zeit und alles, was wir brauchen, ist dieser Moment, wo alles beginnt, wenn wir im Sound abtauchen. Alles läuft, alles gilt, die Sonne brennt und macht uns wach, völlig losgelöst. Ich und du, wir reißen die Wolken auf. Ich und du, wir machen den Himmel auf. Hier kommen wir und uns hält niemand auf. Ich und du, statt des Sprung voller Zoom auf uns. Wir tanzen schwerelos. Alle schweben im Raum, der Beat wie im Traum. Ich und du.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to... I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
The North Grove, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
With love, not afraid.
Und wir fallen die Straßen voller Menschen. Wir singen die ganze Nacht. Du versprichst mir heute alles und ich schwöre auf jedes Wort. Ich lass dich nicht raus, ich lass dich nicht gehen. Und ich weiß, ich tu mir dann weh. Doch ich sag dich, ich tu mir das weh, doch ich trag dich unter meiner Haut, ich behalte dich unter meiner Haut, ganz egal wie lange es brennt, ganz egal was jetzt noch kommt, vielleicht sind wir irgendwann, der Panic at the Disco Songs.
Lord. Fresh.
Ich trag mein Herz vor dir her. Meine Beine laufen weiter, meine Füße sind schon taub. Unsere Stadt schon fast vergessen, doch bis dahin trag ich dich unter meiner Haut. Ich behalte dich unter meiner Haut, ganz egal wie lange es brennt, ganz egal was jetzt noch kommt. Vielleicht singen wir irgendwann wieder Panic at the Disco Songs, doch ich trag dich, oh, ich behalte dich. Oh, vielleicht singen wir irgendwann, vielleicht singen wir irgendwann, vielleicht singen wir irgendwann.
That's Father's car.
Panic at the Disco Songs.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that. I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders. Thank you!
Lord Whitefield will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Wir haben viel erlebt und uns viel erzählt. Wir waren zusammen, wenn es unsere Family geht. Es war nie zu spät, Unterstützung zu flehen. Sobald es uns steht, geht man zusammen den Weg. Einen Weg, den man alleine nicht übersteht. Doch meines 18 Jahre alles scheint, viele Jahre falsch sein. Ich versuchte zu verstehen, wieso du immer öfter weinst. Ich konnte es nicht verstehen und deine Szenen nicht mehr sehen. Ich gab den Scheiß drauf, ich gab niemals auf. Auch wenn andere meinten, dass man sich die Liebe
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
It's too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you? These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick, a serious man, but he would have made a good lord. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, and though he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, the squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine. Let's draw Tingrid. Look, I'll show you.
Gesagt als nur getan, wenn man diese Frau vergessen soll. Auf einen Schlag und keiner kann dir helfen, außer dein Kämpferherz. Du bist ein Mann, wenn du das Rennen bis zum Grab zu Ende fährst. Wenn sie ein Engel wäre, würde sie nicht wegfliegen. Doch die Beziehung war unmöglich wie der Welt.
The Ironwood Grove.
Mach die Augen zu, Bruder, lass die Tränen laufen. Denk drüber nach, denn nur schwache Männer gehen saufen. Du wirst ewig laufen durch die Probleme des Lebens, Homie. Yeah, halt den Kopf hoch, halt den Kopf hoch. Ich weiß, das Leben ist hart. Halt den Kopf hoch, ich weiß, die Engel sind da. Halt den Kopf hoch, vergess den heutigen Tag. Halt den Kopf hoch, yeah, halt den Kopf hoch. Halt den Kopf hoch, ich weiß, das Leben ist hart.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Ich weiß, die Engel sind da. Halt den
The Forresters owe their lives to this wood and the weapons that come from it. I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Du hast nur ein Leben, nur dieses eine Mal, also zieh dein Ding durch. Bruder, bleib stark, steh jetzt auf, geh jetzt raus, hol was dir gehört. Ich hab sehr viel gehört, doch traue nur noch diesem Verse. Wenn du geboren wirst, lachen alle und du weißt, lebt dein Leben so, dass beim Tod genau das Gegenteil passiert. Yeah, schließ die Augen und fühl es und du wirst selber
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Yes.
Entscheide, ob du's wirklich bist, denn der Grund für dieses Lied, ich möchte, dass du glücklich bist. Halt den Kopf hoch, ich weiß, das Leben ist hart. Halt den Kopf hoch, ich weiß, die Engel sind da. Halt den Kopf hoch, vergess den heutigen Tag. Halt den Kopf hoch, yeah, halt den Kopf hoch. Halt den Kopf hoch, ich weiß, das Leben ist hart. Halt den Kopf hoch,
This might
ich
help.
weiß, die Engel sind da. Halt den Kopf hoch, vergess den heutigen Tag. Halt den Kopf hoch, yeah, halt den Kopf hoch. Halt den Kopf hoch, ich weiß, das Leben ist hart. Halt den Kopf hoch, ich weiß, die Engel sind da.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. Even a sword as strong as this would barely make a dent in a shield like that.
Ich weiß, die Engel sind da. Halt den Kopf hoch, vergess den heutigen Tag. Halt den Kopf hoch,
I'll admit.
halt den Kopf hoch.
Keep moving, I need to see you walk. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall. No doubt he's tired, my lady. He said Lord Forrester was valiant to the end.
And what of Roderick? He was with you as well.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay.
Das ist der Truck für meine Atzen hier aus Havelberg. Das ist die Stadt. Zu ficken wäre nicht fehlenswert. Du hast gesagt, du kannst uns nicht leiden, Spaß. Mal gucken, ob du was gegen 40 Fäuste hast. Guck mal her, ich bin immer noch der gleiche Typ. Ich bin nicht scheißegal, wohin der Weg mich führt. Ich kann mich nicht beschweren, ich hatte nie eine schlechte Kindheit. Ich kann mich nicht erinnern, dass ich als Kind geweint habe. Jetzt könnt ihr schon...
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Könnt ihr euch zurückversetzen?
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed. So what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice, they'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, our place is here. Who will defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair. but it is what's best.
That settles it.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food, but we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. I am from ice.
I am from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Yo. Nice.
Be safe.
Schön. Toll. Gar nichts. Jo. Gar nicht.
Ethan?
Ja.
Ethan!
Jo. Ciao.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game. Ryan, look who we've found.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What is... Stop me.
I don't